Tonight is May the 20th, 2014, and I want to make a little short video here that might help you save your really nice old HP 8656B signal generator. Goes from 100 kilohertz to 990 megahertz. A very nice clean device that I have here. I've had it for some time. I bought it off of eBay. But one of the problems I always had with it was the output was just a slight bit low. I could measure it around 0.5, 0.6 dB low. Never could quite adjust for it. The way I adjusted for it, if I can find it right quick, is I used a different load resistor than 50 ohms. I wish I had it out here right quick. I don't remember where it is. It's probably a moot point right now. And I think this is it right here. No, anyway, what I did is I took one of these and I made it, I think, about a 62 ohm. I played with lots and lots of resistors so that I could actually get a calibrated output, because calibrated output was very important to me. Well, duh, I found out tonight how to do it right. Okay. The basic adjustment for the output is right here. So what you do is, I've got it coming out of here. This one has the end connector on the back. Wish it was on the front, but nevertheless. And I got it going into my scope, which I have very carefully calibrated as best I can. I don't have any NIST standards, but I do the best I can. This one I compare it to also. I compare it to the output of this one. So it's all a comparative calibration adjustment. Anyway I measured it, in all the ways that I measured it, this thing always came out a little bit low, and I didn't know what to do about it until finally, I guess I read the instruction book, and let me show you right here. Amplitude Offset. What you do is you press the shift, amplitude, how much offset you want, and the dB key. So what I ended up doing is I ended up setting this one right in the middle, because if you turn it too far low, the output stops. If you turn it too far high, the output stops. So I set it right in the middle, and then I started tinkering with it. And all you do is this: press the shift key, the amplitude key, and then whatever you want the amplitude to be. In this case, I wanted like 0.7 dB. Okay, that offset. Okay, right now we can see that at 0 dB, you can do the math. 0 dB is 0.001 times 50 and takes the square root of that. That's its RMS value. Then you multiply that times 2 times the square root of 2 and you get its peak to peak. It's about 0.63. And there it is. See, I'm going to show you how I can change that. Let's say I say shift amplitude 2 dB. See how I've increased it? I'm going to move the bottom up. See, I've increased it way up there to 0.85 volts. Should be about 0.63 peak to peak for 0 dB RMS. It works. It works. Shift amplitude 0.7 dB is what my offset needs to be to make this instrument right here give me a correct output. Voila. I have fought this thing. Like I say, I made a sorry I can't find it, but again it's just a 50 ohm terminator that I said, well, I started tinkering with it and I found that like 62 ohms made it correct, and that's what I've been using all this time for the last couple of years, until I finally took the time to read the instruction manual. It's a little in there, a little in depth, but there you go. So if you have one of these nice little HP 8656B signal generators, 100 kilohertz to 990 megahertz, then and you can't quite get your output calibrated, maybe that's it. Maybe you just need to do the the shift, amplitude, and then the data key, whatever amplitude you want, in fractions of a dB, and then press the dB key right here, not the dBm but the dB, and it sets. Now if you unplug it, it goes away. If you turn it off, so I'll turn it off. If you turn it off, it's okay. It'll come back, I think. Yeah, see, come back to 10 megahertz, 0 dBm, and the amplitude is wrong. Damn, I thought it came back. Shift amplitude 0.7 dB. Okay, I lied. You got to learn. I guess you've got to go through all of your tedious little calibration. I thought it stayed in there. If you turn it off, it goes away. But you've got to go through all of your calibration procedures. And like I say, I set this one right in the middle. And I guess I'm just going to have to remember that each time I turn it on if I want a very calibrated output. I'll probably make myself a little tag and hang it on the side because I'll forget that sequence. But anyway, that's how you get it back to what you want. If it's too low, and it probably is in some cases. So you can adjust it from, you know, at 0.1 dB. I don't know, maybe 0.01 dB. I don't know what exactly the resolution is, but there you go. So I hope that helps somebody if your signal generator's been low and you haven't been able to get it up to par. There you go. Nice instruments, love them. This one right here is my newest one. This one goes to 3.2 gig. I'm going to start doing some Wi-Fi stuff here pretty soon. I've ordered some stuff, and I want to do some Wi-Fi antenna measurements. So, but the video is about the 8656B. I hope this helps.